Hello everyone. Today we're going to be playing some Minecraft. Basically, all of my worlds got deleted and I have to completely restart. I have some of the really old ones. I have like one new one, but pretty much everything's gone and I'm not really left with a choice except to restart, and I figured there's no better time than now to start filming it. I don't really care whether anybody watches it, but I figured maybe I'll just want to have it on record for myself, because a lot of the things I do, I think are entertaining to myself. And basically, my plan is or at least how I play, it's like Hermitcraft, but like more lonely and I'm less talented. So if you're interested in that, you can stick around. Okay, let's get right into it. It's time to start a new single player world. See, I still have some of them, but not much. Let's see. I'm using vanilla tweaks if anyone's curious about the data pack. I don't think I'm gonna be using a data pack. And if anyone's curious about the resource pack, I meant. Not very creative, but it is exactly what it sounds like, and we are playing survival, not creative. So I might do this. I'm gonna do this just in case I want to turn off like fire spread or something like that. I know that like annoys a lot of people, and people think, oh, you're not following what you're supposed to do. And I know it's even called cheats on the screen, but Minecraft is really what you want it to be. If how I wanted to play it was flying around and placing whatever I wanted, then I could have chose creative. So I'm gonna play how I want, if that makes sense. Although you are free to leave how you feel in the comments, as I'm sure you will regardless of what I say. Let's see. All that looks cool. Leave randoms. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's try that one more time. I'm gonna keep swearing. I don't care about revenue. I'm not gonna get revenue. No one cares that much about me. Alright, same thing applies. Everything looks good. Let's see what we get. I might start streaming again soon. So if you're interested in that, you're just seeing it on live. You should follow me on Twitch, hello Twitch, game. Alright. There are worse starts to be had. Also, use share, so I'm gonna use the fact that I lost PC. And that was a trade-off. I lost my magic trade-off for PC, but I PC, but I lost all the process. I did see what the off, but it was. So give me all the shiny graphics. So peaceful. The first few trees are not. Maybe I was wrong about night falling. I think it was just the way things looked in that specific lighting. Yeah, no, we're fine. Except for our hunger. What do I do about the food loss? Ooh, salmon. I'm doing this right after I came back from school, so I'm a little tired, but I hope it doesn't show too much. This could certainly be our home. I like it next to the river and on the peak of a mountain. Not really a mountain, but like kind of on the top of a hill. Especially with Christmas coming up, I think if we get far enough along, then we'll be able to set up like a little bit of a Christmas themed thing. It'll be pretty cozy, if I do say so. But I'm not sure whether it will be. Everything I say has no meaning. I don't know what I was doing with that in the crafting table. Let's see if we can get a bit more. Where did I start mining? Here. I'm probably going to leave like 3 seconds without trust, I guess. And be really sad when I do start being completed. You're probably going to start around with it, I'm hungry. I think I know where he's in it. But I'm just going to this Minecraft. Oh, shit. For Jackson. Oh, wait, can I say? I keep saying that, and I come out, and I'm completely wrong. Maybe something good to eat. I don't mind around, I'm jumping. It's fine. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the thing that everyone expects me to do on the first night. I don't even have enough dirt. And my stomach's going crazy. I'm really slow at crafting. Ooh, snowball. Cozy. Reminds me of 2012. When I used to watch like Tobuscus and things. And other YouTubers, not and things. It's like the shittiest way to describe it. I'm just gonna start a second hole. I don't know whether I will. I think I just wanted to get a bit more dirt. But I just keep doing things and not really knowing why. Alright. Oh, I got sticky keys. I think I am going to go to the bathroom while I wait for it to turn to night. I mean day. And I'm gonna also stop the recording for a sec so I can make sure it's saved. I apologize, but for some reason, my time-lapse did not save. I say some reason like I don't know why my time-lapse didn't save, but it is really because I forgot to press start recording. I deeply apologize. You didn't miss out on much. Basically, I gathered a lot of materials. I found a mine shaft and found a bit of iron. Still haven't found diamonds. Still haven't really made a lot of progression. I just was getting the basics to make my house. Went through a lot of tools. Almost died. Got my first bed through the cobwebs in the mine shaft. And now I'm just starting the house. So, alright. Now, to show you what I was last doing, let me just make sure, this time, make sure that I am recording. I'm definitely recording. Okay, so I was gathering some andesite in my mine. You can see that like my mine leads down to a mine shaft down there. And I cut down some trees in the area. They're still like decaying leaves. I'm just trying to prove that I didn't like just time skip. I got some clay, which I'm smelting to get some bricks. I'm getting some salmon. I wanted to make a time lapse, but that didn't really happen. So right now, well, it didn't happen because I forgot to record it. It's not like some mystical being just stopped me. It's because I'm stupid. I only noticed when I went to go get some food. Hopefully that looks good. Basically what I'm doing is, most of it is random, except for the stone bricks, which have to be a little bit connected because there are different areas that have stayed in better condition than others in this hypothetical that I am basing mine on. So it'll look the best if I have groupings of stone bricks, which I didn't do perfectly. It doesn't have to be like perfect groupings, like it can be split up somewhat. You guys are my friends, right? Right, so it's been a while, about a week now, because I had school, but now I am back. And you can see that my room has changed. Oh my god. There's probably crooked drawing in the background. I'm sorry about that if that pisses you off, but I got a die-lit poster, you know. I can talk about the decorations some other time, but I want to mention what I've been doing in Minecraft. I've only played today besides the day that you guys have already seen, and so far it has only been me making like small adjustments outside the house. And I'm starting to mine out right now a new villager area. I don't have any villagers yet, but I'm just thinking ahead because it's like the first thing I always want to do is get a good trading setup, because from there, that's like the quickest path to late game. I haven't even gone to the nether, I don't think. I also died right before the time lapse, you know, the part where I said I was recording, or I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I died during that like twice, so, you know, that's already out the window. Now I am, you know, free from that pressure of staying alive, I guess, in some ways. Food is probably the biggest problem right now. I'll give you a small tour of what I've been doing. So this is the area I'm mining out right now. I have to switch around this ladder. I tried going the other way, but I ran into a ravine, and I didn't really want to have to deal with that. I set up the interior of my house too. Here. I got the sugarcane growing. I went like 200 blocks that way to go find some oak trees. And I set up a little wheat farm, as well as a super claustrophobic sheep and cow farm. I've been spending a lot of time playing Animal Crossing, which is kind of why a week has passed, because I got really into it. That's what I do, like, when I was in danger and I didn't have a bed set up, I would just hide for the night in Minecraft and play some Animal Crossing for the night. I have to make some new tools so I can keep mining out this area. Hello. It's been like 4 hours. I thought maybe a week would have passed or like 4 days would have passed, but I don't know. I did a bunch more. I found my first diamonds in a ravine underneath an igloo. There's an igloo back here. I just finished up with that. I don't know where the igloo was. Basically, I went on a journey because I realized I don't have a village to get the villagers from, and I was gonna go look for a village. But instead I found an igloo, I found diamonds, and I found obsidian. Hello. About a day has passed since you last saw me. A little bit less. I filmed something in the morning. Nothing's happened since the morning, except for maybe like 30 minutes of AFK time. But last night I went AFK at my new... Actually, no, I didn't go AFK at it. I was AFK in my house. I was AFK trying to make the villagers breed so I would have a few villagers to work with in the morning. And that is exactly what I got. This morning I made a skeleton farm, which I'm about to show you. That's actually what's on the screen right now. And I finished up the breeder. The villager trading hall has been finished. There's a tunnel to the skeleton farm, and probably a bunch of other things. Like I found diamonds a few more times. I've run out of iron like 4 different times. So there's a bunch to show you. Let me get in the game. Alright, so this skeleton farm was made by Nims TV. I will link to their skeleton farm in the description. This is where the spawner is. Basically, there's a water elevator that takes them up, drops them down, and then the wolves will kill them. And they cannot hit me. I'll get the experience. Because the wolves are killing them and they're my wolves, I think that's how the game works. And I'm gonna admit it to you right now. I used a dungeon finder, and I know that's looked down upon, but in the end, this is my world. And I'm gonna play my world however it makes me, in whatever way it makes me happiest. And if that includes not wanting to go looking for hours for a skeleton spawner, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not want to go through that. I'm not going to. If I don't want to, then I'm not going to. That's basically how I play Minecraft. I don't care whether you look down upon it. In the end, your opinion is just that. And you can make your own world and do whatever you want, but in my world, I'll do it my way. So the reason why I chose to do this, I guess I'll still explain why I did it. Skeleton spawners are pretty uncommon, and finding them is very luck based. And even the only one that I was able to find using a program that was in the vicinity is like 400 blocks away. I mean, I just traveled home from it. So definitely not, in my opinion, worth just looking around for it, especially by the time I can really look around in caves and stuff. I'll be too late game for me to even need a skeleton spawner. In my opinion, that makes it kind of useless. Alright, so this is the breeder. It is actually complete now. There are 4 villagers in here, as there should be, and there are 5 beds so that there can be a baby, as there is down here. The baby will fall in and he will be brought above my trading hall so I can put them in cells. Let's see how many I have. Also, it's nighttime, or about to be nighttime, so I'll sleep in a second. This is my finished trading hall. It's not crazy. I'm probably gonna add like branches off in directions so I can have more villagers, because I know that this is not gonna be enough, but it'll do for now. I don't know how many villagers are in here. Not enough. Here. So there's a tunnel down there that takes me to my skeleton spawner. I've got a bunch more resources than the last time you saw me. And yeah. It felt like a lot has happened because that skeleton farm took me like 3 hours, but not that much has changed. And I bred up a bunch of wolves for it. Pumpkins I needed for it. I moved the nether portal from inside the breeder to out here so that I didn't have to disrupt my villagers every time I wanted to take a trip to the nether. And that's pretty much it. You enjoyed my first Minecraft episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe, please. Thank you. See you in the next one, gamers.